Hello children. Last class we had seen A Gift of Chapels Part 1. In that, Mridu went to her aunt Rukmani's house to meet her cousins Lalli, Ravi and Meena. Ravi dragged her to the backyard. There she saw a kitten. The children named it Mahendran. Ravi gave a detailed account of the cat's family and relatives. Meena and Mridu smiled at his cooked up story. The cat was frightened to hear Ravi's sound. He fled from his place. Now we move to part 2. There was a creaking sound. They were very curious, especially Mridu. That who's Lalli? How is she playing the violin? And the music teacher. You can see the picture that they are peeping through the window, all three of them. And also they describes the way Lalli plays violin and the music master, both of them. What happens? Three of them are looking through the window. Lalli was awkwardly holding her violin. Lalli is actually learning to play, but she is not a professional. She doesn't know to play really well. Holding the violin itself shows so much difference between both of them. The teacher was bald with a fringe of oiled black hair falling around his ears. What does mean by fringe? A part of hair that is cut so that it hangs over forehead. There was golden chain in the neck and a ring on his hand. He had a big toe with which he was thumping the ground. He was playing the notes perfectly in the violin while Lalli was struggling hard. His tracks were filled with melody while Lalli continued missing the note. Children were having fun peeping from the window when Rukmani called Ravi to send the beggar away. She was fed up with the beggar coming to their place for a week now and wanted him to find another house. The beggar had made himself comfortable at the garden. He was leaning against the neem tree with his upper cloth spread under it. He was about to snooze. What does mean by snooze? To have a short sleep, especially during the day. He was about to snooze when he heard Ravi asking him to leave. He was shocked hearing this and called for lady of the house. An irritated Rukmani told Ravi that there was not anything left in the kitchen and asked the beggar not to come again. Her voice was so loud that Ravi did not have to repeat her words to the beggar. The beggar told them that he would leave after taking rest for a while. It was too hot outside and there was blisters in his feet. What does mean by blisters? A painful swelling, bubble on the skin. The children were in pain seeing this and started making plans to give him chapels. Mridu remembered seeing a pair of old grey chapels while she had entered Ravi's house. She asked Ravi whom they belonged to. Ravi took the slippers and gave it to the beggar and asked him not to come again. The beggar went away wearing the slippers and blessing the children. It was the time for the music master to leave. He was looking for his chapels. He said his slippers were brand new and expensive also. He called Lalli and they looked everywhere but did not find them. Lalli informed Rukmani about it. Rukmani questioned the children if they had seen anyone picking up the chapels. Rukmani was really angry and Mridu couldn't control anymore. She told her that they have given the music master's chapels to the beggar. Rukmani went inside and brought Gopu Mama's new chappals and gave them to the music master. The teacher was happy getting the new slip chappals but still acted as though it was tough for him to accept them. The teacher called Ravi a monkey, an incarnation of Lord Hanuman. Incarnation means represent in human form, which seemed clear that Rukmani did not like. She wanted the teacher to leave immediately. After he left, she went inside the house, called the children home and offered them some snacks. She thanked God that Gopu Mama's chappals were there, but she laughed to think how much upset would be on his return. She declared that she would take all the blame on herself. What did you understand from the story? People or elders usually teach that we need to be kind and that we need to show compassion on animals and on people who are in need. But it is very much important that we actually show it through our deeds and not just through our words. Hope you have understood part 2. Read part 2 once again, and I have given 5 questions. Read the question, understand and answer the questions. I have given page number also to refer answer. Thank you.